Hello guys, welcome to the channel. This is Jeff's Garage Adventures, where I do lots and lots of tool reviews, mostly middle of the road, some low end and high end sprinkled in as well. I also do some car tech tips and repairs. Lots of times I'll do them in a series format where I'll put 10, 15, 20 different brands against one another. I don't always do it that way, but I do it that way quite a bit. It seems to be pretty popular with subscribers. I'm in the middle of USA series, but sometimes I'll get out of it. Okay, what do we got here today? This video was requested by two different people. They wanted to know what makes that VIM ratchet tick. They wanted to see the insides of it. I kind of wanted to see the insides myself. I never took it apart. It is VIM's newer design, 3/8 flex head ratchet. It is 90 tooth. It is 14 inches long. It's around $75 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description below. The model number is HDRF614. It was made in Taiwan. I did a video on this already, so I won't do too much about the details. We're mostly going to dig in and see what's inside. This has got an average size head. It's not big. The VIM is laser etched. I wish it was stamped, but it's not. The reverse lever is recessed. It doesn't stick out a whole lot. It's pretty smooth. It does got adjustment for the flex part, but there's no detemp ball. I wish it had a detemp ball or maybe even a lock. It's got a small wavy washer. It's not really a wavy washer. It's a sprung washer, but it's small. It's nothing like a Die Hard I did the other day. It's not as robust, but it stays pretty tight when you adjust it. There's the model number again, HDRF614. I do love the handle. If a tool feels good in your hands, you're going to use it. That's always been my motto, and I really believe that's true for most people. It's got that dual composite. It's got the soft rubber on the black and the harder plastic on the green. VIM is in the house. Take a gander. Some people don't like that color. Well, it'll be easier to see, right? It probably glows in the dark. It's got a little hole in the handle there if you want to hang it up, which I don't do, but I like where my thumb rests. I just like a screwdriver type handle and all together. And this tool feels good in my hands. That's why it's one of my favorites. And being 90 tooth, this is very smooth out of the box. We're going to take it apart, guys, so hang in there for a minute. Very smooth ratchet. This is a nice ratchet. I do have it in my rotation. I have around 150 ratchets, but I only use like 15 to 20 of them. Most of the other ones are just my collection. Very, very smooth. Very, very little back drag. I've never taken it apart. I never thought I had a need to because it was so smooth, but we're going to take it apart. It is very smooth. It's in my top 3 or 4 for flex heads for a 3/8 drive. Click, click, click. Very smooth. Okay, we're gonna take this bad boy apart. It's got the it's not a sealed head, as you can see here. You can see the snap ring, but it is serviceable. I do like to see that. So I'm hoping we can take this apart without getting injured or losing parts. We're going to use the OTC snap ring pliers here. I'll leave a link in the description below for that. That set was made in USA. I have shown it. There it is. Very, very nice set. I've had this set for many years. I absolutely love them. 7412K. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. I'll show you briefly inside of it. I don't want to get too sidetracked here. It's a very, very nice set. 12-piece set. Okay. Let's see if we can take this apart. See if you can see it on camera here. I got the snap ring off. There's a snap ring. The snap ring's got its own funky design, don't it? You can see how easy that was with these, eh? Quality tool, guys. The right tool for the job makes a big difference. So I'll show you so far before I do it. The ring is off now. Now I'm going to pull off that top plate, the thin plate. I'll use a magnet. I pulled it off. There's a thin plate that goes on top of it. There is some lube in there. You can see it right there. Not a lot, but can you see it? And this is from the factory, so they do put some grease in there. Maybe not enough, but It was pretty smooth right out of the box, so you can see the lube right there on the faceplate. I did not take this apart before. And here we go. Here's the 90 tooth, ready? It's got the single pawl design there, and you got the reverse lever, which changes direction. You can see it moving. Let's pull out that gear. Pull out the gear. There's the gear, 90 tooth. So that's the design it's got. So there is some lube on this. You can see it on my hand. So they did put some lube on it. Some don't have any. You can see it right there. So that's from the factory, guys. I did not take this apart before. That's the 90 tooth. I've had it for 3 months. I've been using it, and I don't see any damage to the gear. That's all pretty good there. Interesting, because I didn't know what I had inside of it. Here is the pawl. So it's definitely had enough lube. Sometimes you've got too much lube, it's no good. You can see it there, pretty good. And then the lever's the only thing in with the pin. That's what's left. So that's what's inside of that bad boy. I don't want to lose that pin, Jeff. So that's what's inside the VIM 90 tooth. I have taken apart the flex part here, and it doesn't got the heavy duty spring like a Die-Hard does. But I love the handle on these, so which one do I like better? Well, that's another video. All right, guys, that's it for it was short and sweet. Somebody wanted to see what's inside of that. They want to know what made it tick, and basically it doesn't got many parts. There's no dual pawl, there's no stack pawls, there's no alternating 4 pawls like some of the SKs have, where they got the 4 alternating pawls. So that's basically old school, the type it has, but it's nonetheless a very, very strong design, and I think it's holding up quite well. All right, guys, that's it for today. It was a requested video, so we did it. It's a very nice ratchet if you're interested. I'll leave a link in the description below. Have a great day, guys. Take care.